Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's luminous here again. Today I'm coming with something a little different. I haven't done before. I know I've mentioned these in previous videos, but I've never actually done a video on its own regarding makeup brushes. And today I'm going to show you all my favorite makeup brushes. So I'm not going to bore you with any other intro and stuff, and get right into it. A couple of these are my own, a couple of these are not. So we're gonna get right into it. The first one and the newest ones actually from my collection is from Morphe, and it is this brush right here. It is the powder brush Morphe R2, and you know I absolutely love this because it's tapered. It's like kind of like it's not flattish, but it's like it has a feeling like it's flat. But the thing is, it's really great for powders. I use it for my bronzer, and I just like go right in. And I think I mentioned this, is I really love tapered and angled brushes because like they get into the corners that I want. And this is just great because like I can just like easily, you know, spread my brushes and my powder or my bronzer around. But I use this mostly for bronzer, and it's so good. I've been really impressed. The next one that is actually new, and it's from Morphe. It is this Morphe YN brush, and I use this for highlighting. And I know I have a couple of highlighting brushes, but this is one of my so far my favorites because it picks up enough highlight to powder, and it just gets into like the areas that I want, and it's not too big. And I love the fan brush for like a while, and I still do, but like sometimes I just want to just wipe it in and just go in. Fan brushes is like, sometimes, like I have this one right here, it's one of my favorites as well, but it's like sometimes it just like with certain things it doesn't pick up that well and doesn't like give enough shine, so I have to go over and over again. Whereas with this I can just go whoop and put it back in. But with this it depends on what kind of what brand really. I mean, this with my Anastasia Nicole Guerrero highlighting palette, it's really good. But there is some, like my Maybelline one doesn't really pick up that well, or my ColourPop Super Shocker highlighter doesn't pick up well. So I use something like this. I guess I'll just mention this is from my purple set, and it is a fan brush, and I do love it. And again, I use it with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero palette. Picks up really well, gets in the areas that I want, takes a few minutes, a few strokes, and we're good to go. Another brush I've mentioned over and over again, but it's one of my favorites, and it's one that I use specifically for blush, is this right here. It's from my rose gold mermaid set, and it is a blush brush, and it honestly is like one of the best. It picks up blushes, or like the powder, really well, and it just like, it's angled, so again it goes into that area. Oh, there's something on it, sorry. Into this area right here really well with just a few strokes on that. I'm the type of girl that I want to get my makeup done precise and as fast as possible, and this does it for me. It really does. It's like my all-time favorite. But sometimes I also like to have a few brushes on hand, similar things, similar kinds, so like when one gets dirty I can just put it in the little bin for me to wash it on the weekend. And then, so for this reason, that's why I have a couple of them, and that's why I got this one. To be honest, I don't remember the brand. I got this from Winners, and for Canadian girls, or even American girls, Winners is like your Marshalls or TJ Maxx. You can find great items there, and I found this, I honestly forgot, and it's not written on the brush either. Like, I forgot, but it's cute, it's sparkly, and it has little crystals in there, and it works really well. Only thing I don't like is it is like shedding a little bit, and like the brushes are like kind of like spreading away from the actual shape, so I think the most I can use is like a year before it gets all like ruined and stuff. Alright, so next one is from my Royal brush set. This is one of my favorites as well, is because this is such a good quality but super cheap brush. It is, I think for the set is $18. I will soon start selling them individually as well, but this is for my pressed powder that I want to put in my face, and I have another one actually similar to this from NYX, but this I dip into my pressed powder, and I just like set it on my face, and my foundation set. Super fast, efficient, and works great. And it's big, so it gets to big areas. And within like a couple of dabs, my piece is ready to go. Alright, so the next one is for my confetti brush set. This is, there's 8 pieces in there, but this is one of them. And this I like to use for 2 different things. For brush, well, for blush, or for my bronzer. But usually I use it for brush because, like, again, the taper gets right to the area that I want. I have one very similar to it, but it's not angled like this one. It is just more round. And this I usually do use mostly for my bronzer as well. And the reason why is because it's a little bit smaller and it takes a little bit more, but it's very precise. Like, it'll get into that area, especially on the top of my forehead, or like the area that I specifically want, which is like where my little hollow is when I'm squeezing my lips or my cheeks. It gets into that area and it's not too big that it's just going to get all over my face. It's just precisely, it just goes in where I want it. Alright, so next one is, again, for my brush, well, my royal brush set. And this is right here. And it's a round brush. Again, I use this for another bronzer, usually bronzer. Sometimes I use it for contour. Contouring is really good. I'm pretty sure this is more of a contour blush, but contour blush, brush, but I use it for bronzer, contouring, both really, and it just gets right into that area again that I want, fast and easy. And it's a little smaller, so it gets into that area just as efficient. Efficient, but not faster than like other ones, my other big brushes. But you know what? That's okay. Sometimes when I have time, just use this one because I want it specifically in a certain area. Like, I'm not in a rush. Let's get this makeup done right and good. Alright, so next one is actually from Sephora, and it is my Sephora VIB Rouge brush. Sorry. It is the Pro Mini Flawless Airbrush. And what I like to use this is for my travels. It's for my blush. I keep mixing those 2 words up. For travel, it is the 56.5, I guess. That's the number here. But they give this when, like, you become a VIB Rouge or you're, like, reinstated again. And yeah, I use this for travel for my blushes. Alright, so next one is for my rose gold mermaid set, and this is just like a flat brush here. What I really like to use this for is just to pack on my eyeshadow. It's really great. I usually use it for wetting my brushes as well, so I just wet it and I just pack on my eyeshadow, and it's super precise. Gets in just the area that I want. The next one is for my confetti set, and it's this brush right here, and it is a tapered blending brush. And the reason why I love it is because it's small, so it gets into that like little area where you want to put in specific areas. So it doesn't spread around. Like, I can't use bigger brushes because it's like then it's going to go all over my eyelids, and it's not going to get the effect that I want. This does though. On the other hand, when I really do want to brush, like, buffer things out, and I use a bigger brush, it is this one right here from my multicolored mermaid set, and it's blending brush. And I usually use it for like my lids, my top of my lids, when I want to put in like my transition color or just like buff it in. This is what I use. Another similar brush is from my pink set, and it's this one right here. It's a little smaller. So again, I think I haven't used this one in a while, but I do usually use it just for like transition colors, and it's perfect. And then my last one is a pencil brush for my confetti brush set, and it does, like, I can do my under eyes, or do like inner corners. I want to do a specific shape, or even sometimes when I want to do like this little smoky effect on top of my lids, I use my eyeshadow, and I just do like a little smoky effect on top of my lids. Works amazing. Alright guys, I hope that was informative. I hope you enjoyed my brush. Alright guys, so sorry, I was just finishing up. My phone just cut off, but what I was going to say is I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. These are some of my favorite brushes that I like to use on a daily basis, or like not on a daily basis, but you know what I mean. I have a few of each, but they are my favorites for now. Like they're my updated favorites. So let me know what you guys think of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.